Alright, how you doing, guys? This is Nick. Just here doing some reviews for some iPhone cases that I have got over the past few weeks. I just got my iPhone 3GS and I'm pretty excited about it. And I don't know, just thought I'd give some thoughts on these cases that I have acquired. So we'll start off with the first case that I got right out of the AT&T store. The Incipio NGP, new generation polymer. And I used this case for a couple of weeks. I really liked it. Covers up the chrome bezel really nicely. Sort of got a lay on the table design. I don't know, a little bit. All the buttons, everything lines up perfect. It's got a really big hole for any headphones you need. And only problem is pushing the buttons are kind of hard. Like the volume, you have to use your nail to get in there and get them pushed. Same with the sleep-wake button. Otherwise, it's a really good case. I liked it a lot. It's really sturdy. It doesn't sag at the bottom, and it fits in there nicely. Doesn't stretch out. So yeah, there's the Incipio NGP. And next case, which is my absolute favorite case that I always come back to, Speck Candyshell. Love it. My favorite case by far. Every time I'll always stray away from the Speck Candyshell and use a different case for a day or two, but I'll always come back to the Candyshell after a few days, just because it's like my rock case. Like, I love it. I love the way even though it gives it a little bit of extra bulk, your phone, but I like it. If it fits in there, it feels like it's part of your phone, and I don't know, I love the grip on it. It feels solid, and your phone snaps in there, and it's just part of your phone. I love how the buttons are covered, and they're really responsive. And yeah, I just love this case. Some people say, like how hard it is to get on and off, but once you get used to it, it's really not difficult at all. And I I've heard reports, of people having this part right here snap on them, but I could see that happening if you're really, I don't know, impatient and just try to yank your phone out of there. But if you're gentle with it, you know how to pull it out, then I don't see how that could really happen. I've had this for like a month or two now and use it a lot. This is the case I use the most, and I haven't had any problems like that. It's got a great lay on the table design, and if I was going to drop my phone in this, like I would want it to be in this case. Like all these other ones, but this one, it would survive like completely. So Speck Candyshell, love it. The next case that I got was for the sole purpose of covering the bezel, because the Speck Candyshell does not cover your chrome bezel. That's the one thing that I just wish it did that it doesn't do, is cover your bezel. But on the other hand, it makes your phone like look nice. Makes it like an extra frame, looks a little luxurious or whatever. But yeah, wanted something that covered the chrome bezel, and everyone's talking about how the Incase slider is their favorite case. So, and I heard that covers the chrome bezel, and it has a nice lay on the table design, and all that. So I gave it a shot, and I don't know, this kind of case just isn't for me. Like, I was worried that it was going to scratch the back of my phone, because I've heard reports of that, but luckily it didn't. I think the main reason I don't like it is probably just because, or one of the main reasons is the buttons are exposed. I really like the buttons to be covered up and protected. But the main reason I hate this case, or dislike this case, is it's damn near impossible to get out once it's in there. Like, when I tried to get this out, after like a day or two of it being in there, it was like I was afraid of breaking my phone. Like I was pulling so hard, like it was almost impossible. That's why I'm literally like scared to use this case because it's so hard to pull out. Maybe it's just this model, and it's like a defect for my product, but I don't know. Like, but yeah, that's my take on it. It's not a bad case, you know. I might trust it in a drop. I probably would. It's pretty solid, but yeah, like once it's on, you kind of squeeze it, and you can kind of hear little like squeakies, like I don't know. Yeah, but it feels pretty good when it's on there. Otherwise, but yeah, so it's not my favorite, but it's not the worst.